some comments here, I do want to say that what I have here to present is not related to the situation that Mr. Callahan just talked about. This had a situation having to do with the permits in that particular situation, and I have some thoughts and some comments here that have come from sitting through, and I think all of us in City Council have gotten a lot of communications. We've sat through a lot of meetings, but what I'm about to say is just because of how serious I think we do need to take accusations of such as the one that has been brought forward, and I think just as Mr. Callahan just referenced the fact that hopefully, and however that works out, there's a process by which that first situation that he referenced will come to an end. But I agree with him in the quotes of that, it's good for the city of Bethlehem to get it over with, and it also doesn't look good for the city. And at the City Council meeting on November 6th, Councilman Callahan had made a comment to Ms. Carner, calling her unethical 3 times relating to the request for proposal process associated with the development of the Polk Street Garage. Councilman Callahan went on to state that there are people who went to jail in Allentown for this, which is obviously a very serious comment and a very serious remark. On November 25th, I believe it was, the administration sent a comprehensive memo that outlined the request for proposal process. The mayor's administration laid out the information relating to the process in a very transparent way. The memo also made it clear that absent any information that is not public, that everyone on the committee, Mr. Evans, Ms. Heller, Dr. Van Wert, and Ms. Carner carried out their task in a professional and ethical way. Calling somebody unethical is the most serious charge that public officials can face. And we are tasked with acting in the best interest of our community, and there's an inherent trust that comes with the responsibility of being an elected official. Calling somebody unethical is not something that should be spoken of lightly. It's not brought forward without strong evidence of wrongdoing, and it's not a verbal tool to use in a disagreement. Following Mr. Callahan's very serious accusation on November 6th, the public, as far as I can tell, and I've read all my emails, the public has not heard any more evidence or any explanation of where Mr. Callahan was coming from in his very confident, very strong accusation leveled at Ms. Carner. I read the articles in the paper. I did not listen, I did not watch, but I read the articles in the paper about the press conference on the different issue. And I believe, and I apologize that I don't remember which reporter asked something about Polk Street, and Mr. Callahan stated, I believe, that that's not what he was looking to talk about at that time. We've had several public meetings since November 6th where he has not elaborated on this accusation. We've received no written communication elaborating on this accusation, and it's been a month. And I think that, as many people have pointed out, both Grace to the floor, and that's an unethical accusation that hangs over these meetings, this body, and the reputation of the administration. And I think when Mr. Callahan made his accusation and the administration responded with a memo, one of 2 things is true. It's that either Mr. Callahan agrees with the information in the memo and would withdraw the accusation, or he needs to share other information that led to that very strong opinion. But I don't believe that it does this body any good, or it does the city of Bethlehem, to have those accusations sit out there without information. And as I said, the administration sent a 4-page memo that went through this whole process, and I then would, with respect, Mr. Waldron, direct, or at least give Mr. Callahan the opportunity here to either add information or explain his position, or absent that, I do think that it would be paramount for him to apologize to Ms. Carner for the accusation of being unethical and the Allentown comment.